Question from the sister.
Fadal.
Question from the sister. What is considered the maintenance of a woman, and how can one achieve supreme Qawaamah?
The people of knowledge, they say that the things that are included in maintenance of women are four things. Number one, food and drink. Number two, living arrangements, accommodations, lodging, house, apartment, hut, box, whatever your means are. Number three, clothing. One overgarment, 10 overgarments, socks, underwear, lingerie, this, that which is from what? Clothing. That's traditionally, culturally accepted. Everybody understand this? You can't just buy me an overgarment. You have to buy me a shirt under it, a skirt under it, stockings for the hijab, and the list goes on. Necessary parts of what? Of clothing. Last but not least, the people of knowledge, they say medical expenses. Medical expenses. Whether it is taking her to get the ruqyah, the hijama, the hospital, the issue of insurance, which is a very long discussion. We just want to get into the details of that. Is it permissible to have insurance or not? Everybody understand this? But the medical expenses of the woman. She needs a surgery. She needs a checkup. Those four things the man must provide. And he's not to force the woman to provide them, nor should he ask and allow her to provide them, which is another discussion. He should not ask, nor should he allow her to provide those things, unless it's an extreme necessity. Beware of allowing a woman forgiving her necessary rights, because she will not forget. She will not forget that. And you're going against the way of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And it's a wisdom why the man is the provider. Absolute Qawaamah means absolute respect. Everybody understand this? And the more you need a person, the more you love them, the more you respect them. The less you need a person, the less you love a person, the less you have to listen to them. Your parents, they tell you, if you don't want to follow my rules, then do what?
Get out.
Get out. I'm feeding you. The roof is over your head because of me. The sneakers you're wearing, what? If you're not willing to follow my rules, then what? Leave. And the moment that you don't need your mother anymore or your father, what's the first thing you do if you don't live there? You leave. Everybody understand this? So those four things. As far as absolute Qawaamah, then first and foremost, Allah is Al-Hayyul Qayyum. Allah is Al-Qaim bi nafsihi. He's the one who has absolute Qawaamah. He, subhanahu wa ta'ala, Qayyum as-samawati wal-ard. He maintains the heavens and the earth. So therefore, that shouldn't be your intention. Your intention should be to treat the sister, first and foremost, as your sister. Then your wife. Feeding her from what you eat, giving her clothes from what you wear, putting her in a place in which you stay, and giving her the necessary quality medical treatment and care, health care, etc. Anything that comes after that, she loves you, she respects you, she obeys you. Alhamdulillah, fabiha wa ni'mat. Wa illa, I've done my job. I've done my job. So humble yourself, huh? You have to be mindful of this. As the Prophet said about the man who was beating a slave one day, and he was whipping his back. The Prophet says, Inna Allah aqdar. He says, Allah has more power over you than you do over him. So this is something to be mindful when it comes to marriage. Your wife shouldn't be like someone that you wish to just totally dominate and ravage and just take full control over. Something is wrong with you mentally and spiritually. She's your sister in Islam. Allah gave you rights, not because you have the domination. And whenever you take that mentality, it's going to be problems in the marriage, unfortunately, and Allah knows best.
What about internet?